Alright, cool. Yo, we live, man. HeavyBagTV. I'm here, first time. I'm in the dot. I'm in the 6 with Charron. What's up, man?
Just chilling, man. Blackout 6. Same thing every year, man. Blackout World I see you out here. You know, I usually win. Took the L to Pat, but for the most part, I've been on a decent streak.
Now, yo, let's talk about that, man, because a lot of people out there felt like you didn't take the L from Pat, and you should have the chain. Right. You know what I mean? Ilmac, Rone, I think it's a very, good battle for both of you. Maybe you take the winner, or, is that the possibility? And how much do you actually want the chain? I
made a good campaign run for it, and when I was campaigning for the chain, it was in like 2011, 12, when I wasn't getting the big opponent matches. Like they would, at this point, next World I could easily get, a disaster battle. I could get, a serious Jones battle or something on the line there. Whereas when I was campaigning for it, I wouldn't even be able to get like a Pesci battle or a Bender battle. Not that those guys aren't big names, but I wouldn't even be battling the top Canadian names. So I feel at this point I don't really need the chain, but I'm just a competitive nature person, so I have a lot on my resume. A lot of too many accolades to list right now. So eventually I would like one more crack at the chain, but if you lose two title shots, it's not a third time's the charm.
Now, speaking of those guys, like you named some pretty, legendary guys. You know what I'm saying? Is that who you're shooting for nowadays, or will you still give a shot to an up and coming like Jonah or these up and coming guys Lex Luthers and stuff like that? Like, would you give them a shot, or are you pretty much over that phase of your life?
It really depends. I went out to Don't Flop and battled a guy named Juan, who was an up-and-comer. He's a young guy. I never heard of it until Herb proposed it. But, I did like the vacation, go to England. The money was really crazy, so I took it. It was a good battle, but I feel like when you're battling someone that you're not inspired to rate for, it really doesn't, give the best you for the fans watching. So, for the particular names you listed, they're doing their thing, they're getting their shots on the stage. It's good for them, but I don't really battle too much anymore. You don't see me battling on all these small leagues every weekend. You see me on the 2 staple events for King of the Dot, Don't Flop, and maybe like a Smack or UW. So I just want to have biggest matchups possible. So I don't think I'll be giving a shot to anyone.
Now, why is it that you do so well against the aggressive, guys like, Disaster, Series Jones, like these guys you're naming are very aggressive, and you seem to do very well against the aggressive guys. You did well against Pat, you did well against all the URL guys. Like, right. What is it about the aggressive side of battle rap that makes you like, something clicks with you? Like,
for sure. I don't know. I think I'm one of the few people, maybe Rone as well, where there's a fine line between they're looked at as like a joker nerd, but actually made the bridge to where it's bars and the whole actual performance side of battle rap, where it's more aggression, schemes, and all that. So I feel like a lot of people they look at someone like myself or Rone, and they're against a big aggressive guy, and then they see them somewhat matching the aggression and jokes. It just works well. Whereas I battle someone like Kruger, who is more laid back. I couldn't really match his wits and stuff and took the L against him. So it really depends who I'm battling. I really like breaking people down. And I feel like when someone's aggressive and puts on a big demeanor, like I'm this guy, it's easier to break down. Whereas you're battling someone who's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just me, and they're laid back. It's hard to kind of pick them apart.
Nah, that's what's up. Now, last question.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you get out of here. And don't give me no bullshit answer, Charron. Who we got, Rone or Ilmac?
Everyone's a winner.
Okay.
No bullshit answer. That's a tough thing to judge. I'll give you a winner.
Who would you rather face? Let's put it like that.
I don't really know who I'd rather face, but who do I think is going to win the match this weekend? You know what? I'm going to say Rone. Not that I think Rone's better. Not that I think Ilmac's better. I just feel like Rone... I feel like he's going to win. I really don't know how to elaborate on it. Immaculate is clearly the better writer. I feel like Ilmac's even more strategic. He puts his bars better together. But I feel like Rone's got more of the it factor and the wild card. where he could snap on Ilmac and bring up this and have the charisma. Personally, I mean, Ilmac is probably favored, and I think Rone is the underdog. It's kind of like Panthers versus the Broncos. I said my Broncos were going to win. Could I tell you how they're going to do it? You know, maybe their defense was a bit better, but everyone was saying the Panthers. So everyone's saying Ilmac. I'm saying Rone, just because I feel like he's got the it factor right now.
Oh, words from Charron.
The password is going to get bodied by T-Rex tomorrow.
Just sign me out.
Yeah, man, Charron, Blackout 6. Shout out to HeavyBagTV. He's always out here in Canada holding it down.
Let's do it.